to not have direct elected official control over the setting of monetary policy.
Jerome Powell lit the fuse to intensify the war between the Fed and the Trump administration on Wednesday following his comments at the FOMC press conference.
I'd love to fire his ass.
Now, the Fed decided to leave interest rates unchanged, which was the highest probability outcome going into the event. It was priced at almost 100%, so there wasn't any unexpected outcome. But what we did get is Powell unleash some backlash towards Trump and the administration following the intense pressure that the Fed has been under.
And I want somebody that when the market is doing great, interest rates can go down.
Now, one thing reporters were trying to get Powell to comment on was the performance of the DXY. The DXY is hitting multi-year lows. It's at its lowest level in 4 years. And the media were basically trying to stir the pot because this week we had Trump come out and say it's a great thing. So naturally what they wanted was to Powell to say it's not a great thing, to only add fuel to the fire. And this week we had Peter Schiff weigh in on his thoughts on the dollar, why the dollar is being so weak in the market and the repercussions for that, but also what it means for the markets.
It's not real value that's been created in the market. We've just destroyed the value of the currency that we use to price things in.
Now, the narrative and headlines around the DXY are only going to intensify in the coming weeks and months. But Schiff also gave his opinion live on TV, saying what it actually means for the US.
And the world is now pulling the rug out from under the US. The dollar is going to collapse.
Now, it isn't just potentially other countries moving out of the dollar as their preferred currency of trade.
Central banks are buying gold to back up their currencies. True. They're getting rid of dollars. They're getting rid of treasuries.
It's also the repercussions for the US if countries start to dump their bonds on the market, and then we see complete unwind of US economic security.
We are headed for an economic crisis, again, that will make the 2008 financial crisis look like a Sunday school picnic.
Now, there is actual evidence to back up Schiff's and other people's claims regarding the dollar, but also gold and why gold is behaving the way it is. This week alone, gold is up 9.5%. Obviously, it's gone up a little bit higher as well before pulling back slightly. But the gold train is not slowing down at all, and it's on a one-way track towards a $40 trillion market cap when it reaches $5,752. Now, moving over to Bitcoin, we are yet to get any significant move. The higher time frame range is still intact. Low time frame, we are getting some chop. We are getting a wipeout of longs and shorts as Bitcoin awaits its next big move. But there is always a bull market somewhere, and in crypto, that bull market has been in hype this week. Hype has had a major run, and this week alone, it rallied 56%. But now, as you can see, we've came into a bit of a sticking point. The price came into an area of supply, which is where the unwind came from back in December. However, what a run that it's been on, and whether it consolidates here or pulls back a little bit more, the bullish momentum is definitely with hype out of everything on the market this week. Now, it's been a while since we had some major drama in crypto involving exchanges and high-profile people, but this week we had the CEO of OKX quote on a video of Cathie Wood explaining what happened on the 10th of the 10th, covering that massive crash that we got, which did mention a Binance software glitch that forced $28 billion of deleveraging across crypto. Now, Starr quoted this and said the incident caused real and lasting damage to the industry. However, we did have some punches thrown without actually naming the exchange itself. Starr said instead some chose to pursue short-term gains, repeatedly launching Ponzi-like schemes, amplifying a handful of get-rich-quick narratives, which is a major statement to make. Now, again, they did not mention Binance themselves. They've not thrown any direct accusations at Binance. But what Starr did say was that this entity directly or indirectly manipulated the prices of low-quality tokens, drawing millions of users into assets closely tied to them. And the indirect or direct allegations against Binance and CZ haven't stopped there. This article got over 500,000 impressions and had a very brutal title as well. Now, this article covered 5 key points in what they allege to be the makeup of CZ and Binance being the secret bad actors in crypto. Now, what we want to pay attention to on part 2 is this third point, which alleges that market makers who tried to expose the technical lag in buy orders were met with aggressive threats. But not only that, whistleblowers were told by Binance security teams to delete the truth in quotation marks, and that rumours of threats involving families at jeopardy to maintain the pricing error narrative. Now, of course, all these things are alleged. Star and this article hasn't posted any direct proof to back up the allegations, but it's a serious indictment of CZ and Binance and the potential sentiment around the entity at the moment. But still, we do keep getting bullish noise out of the world of crypto. While the price isn't doing much, we have had a lot of bullish noise over the past month. And the latest one is that Trump has officially ended the war on crypto that the Biden administration created, according to the White House.
He has officially ended the Biden administration's war on the cryptocurrency industry.
And this headline is the bullish noise I'm also talking about, is the funds, the big US funds, keep moving and digging their roots into crypto. WisdomTree has launched tokenized funds on Solana. This is huge in connecting TradFi to DeFi even more. Now, please do drop a like on this video. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. And let me know in the comment section, did you enjoy this video? Drop a bull emoji in the comment section as well to let me know that you watched right to the end of this video. And of course, do make sure you join the Stonksy Discord. It is free to enter. The link is in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.